To all the grade 12 students, I wish you all the very best. I hope that wherever you go, whatever you do, you may do great. And to my dear students from Al Aruba School, Sharjah, all the grade 12 students, I will be missing you all very, very much. I have been teaching you all since grade 9. It has been such beautiful 4 years. And next year, I'll be so dearly missing you. I'm sure whatever you do, wherever you go, you will be doing great. And I hope everything goes well and miss you so much, guys. The final question in the part one, it is to integrate trigonometric functions. But here again, you can use the calculator method and solve all the problems. We will go through them. Now here you need to have all the four options, and since it's in part 1, 15th question, you will be given all the four options. Let's take our calculators and solve this up. First thing is this one over here. See, when you integrate, you get this answer. So when you differentiate the answer, you ought to get back the question, isn't it? So don't do anything to this question. Type it as it is. So it's x squared. Let's use the fractions, and x squared divided by square root 9 plus x squared. And now calculate this. Ignore the integral and dx. Just calculate it at what? 1.5 or something like that. Now here you got 3 root 5 by 10. Take it as a decimal and write it out. So I'll write this answer here. It is at x is equal to 1.5. I'm getting the value of 0.67082. So now you need to solve all the four options, whatever options you're given, in this form, dy by dx. But here I just realized it's ln. See, natural logarithm is there. So till now we have not come across these functions, right? But when you come across them, you cannot use them directly. You will get an error, you'll get syntax error because you won't be able to solve it. But now there's a simple trick where you can avoid it. So now let me start solving the first part, that is x fraction. Over here it is square root 9 plus x squared divided by 2. Next part is what? Minus 9 by 2. Now, do you know that natural logarithmic function means it's log function? What is it, log? Log base e. So instead of ln, you have to just take it as log base e and it'll work because these both are equal. Now here, take log. And how do you take base e? You can press shift and over here and you get e to the power 1. But the better way is alpha, and can you see here 10 to the power? That is e. And now type it out as it is. If you want this absolute value, you can just press shift and hyp, or you can avoid it, that's fine. You'll get the correct answer. Now here what you need to do is type it out. Fraction x plus root 9 plus x squared divided by 3. And if you're thinking about what about this constant, if you put a constant value also, it will be derived and it will become 0, right? So you can ignore that. Okay. So now the x value is 1.5. I think so I might have missed any brackets. Let's just double check. This is correct. Minus 9 by 2 log base e. Okay, we have closed the bracket and okay, all done. Press equal to. This is your answer. This is the absolute same answer which we took. Now, if at all there was no square root function inside this natural logarithm, it will work. But whenever you have any trigonometric function, square root function, this ln cannot be taken as ln. You have to take log base e. That's the only difference over here. Now you can try the other problems. Let's see. This is very straightforward. There's nothing in this. I mean, there's no complication. You can just put it and match it up. You will get the answer. That is looking at this answer. Now here as well. Okay. You can't directly put this. You need to make sure you take it as log base e. Let's do this one as well. Here, this is the first, you must do the question. Square root 16 plus x squared, isn't it? Calculate it at 1.5. Write this answer out. Write it somewhere. It is 4.27200. Now then, whatever the answer, the four options, you need to do trial and error method. Shift dy by dx, derive it at the same x value, 1.5. But before that, we need to put the equation. You need to do it for all the equations. For 0.5 multiplied by x multiplied by, you can avoid that multiplied because it's all variables. It'll automatically be multiplied as well. Square root is over here, 16 plus x squared. Then you need to press next, and now plus a, don't press lan, press log base e alpha, this symbol over here, alpha log base e is the option which you need to use, not natural logarithm. Now here, if you want absolute value, just press shift and HYP, you get the absolute value. 1/4, what is it? Square root 16 plus x squared, that is alpha x squared. And then this is still within the absolute value itself, plus x divided by 4. And now you need to calculate this at 1.5. I have told you we do not need to consider the constant because derivation of constant is 0. And the answer, yes, matches 4.27200. You can do this for all the problems. All the MCQ part can be easily solved in calculator itself. Now here, remember, don't take ln, take log base e, and you'll get the correct answer. Now these are very straightforward, isn't it? Why? Because all you need to do is press the symbol integral. Now type it out. It is x squared multiplied by square root of x squared plus 9. And what is it? 0 to 2. 0 to 2. And the answer is 8.99. Okay, you can see the final answer. Okay. Finally over here. So let's see the final answer. Okay, it's a very lengthy procedure. It's going to take forever if you're solving it. And okay, over here. That is the final answer. Now over here, it is not in terms of numbers. You can see we got an 8.99, right? But just put this in the calculator, you will get the same answer. So what you need to do is first write this out, 8.99399. So now we will just substitute this in the calculator and check. It should match this 8.99. Only one answer will match among all the options, so that will be your correct answer. Minus 81 divided by 8. Now this is ln. Don't go to, you can do log base e as well. You'll get the same answer. I'm not going to do absolute value because I know it's all positive over there. Root 13 divided by 3. It's divided by 3 over here. And now close the brackets, and the answer must be 8.9939. Yeah, that's the answer. So this is how we can solve these. And what about these? We have solved it a while ago. Make sure you put it as it is in the calculator, solve it for x value. And this one here, make sure you derive it and check it. Let's do this because there is trigonometry in this. First thing, let's put the given question, x cubed divided by square root 1 plus x squared. And now the answer is 1.87211. 1.87211. Now, whether this is, okay, this is fine. Over here, no problem. But when you solve these, make sure your mode must be in radian, shift mode and 4. But here, the answer will be same. Doesn't matter because there is no trigonometry over here, isn't it? So that's fine. Now we will derive this. You will have 4 options. You have to derive all and match with this. So now the one answer which matches is your correct answer. So how do you do secant? Secant is, I'll use another bracket just for that secant, 1 divided by cosine. And then we have tan inverse, shift tan inverse, x, close the bracket and close the cosine bracket. And now close this bracket and make it power 3. And don't forget, this 3 is also there, this entire thing, right? This is only cubed, is only for the secant, not for the 3. So multiply this by 1 by 3. Or you need to just put another, see this 3 is there, right? We can take it as 1 by 3 outside this term, right? So that is the thing. Now what I would suggest is put a bracket to make that one single term. Now this everything, see over here, is all one term. Now this is subtracted by what? Minus this term here. Now open a bracket, it's 1 by cosine tan inverse x. close the bracket and close another bracket of course, and then close this bracket properly. And now at x is 1.5. What is the answer? It's 1.5. It is 1.872111. Now it works only if you put all the values properly, the brackets properly. See, now I put one extra layer of bracket over here. I can remove that because see, this multiplied, right? Over here, that bracket, even if I remove, I'm getting the same answer. But I just put it for safe side. You can avoid some brackets, but make sure you properly type everything. Because it's secant, it must be 1 by cosine, and use the bracket to cube it over here. Be careful with that. So that is how we can solve this particular problem. And over here there is similar problem. You can do this by yourself. Just make sure here use log base e and you will get the answer. I've tested for all these problems and I've got the answers in the physical calculator, I mean. And this one, the computer simulation, also will do the same. And that is the end of part 1. Finally, we have finished all the questions. I wish you all the very best for your exams. Please do study well. Don't keep it at the last minute. Try to revise as early as possible. If you have any doubts, please do post them in the comments and I'll try to get back to you very soon. You can find all the explanation videos of part 1 questions and part 2 questions in my channel. I just want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel, for subscribing to my channel, for sharing my videos with your friends. I really appreciate it so much. I'm so grateful to all of you guys for all the support, for all the love. I just want to wish you all the very best. I hope everyone gets great marks in their exams. I wish you good luck and take care.